The strangest and weirdest eyes in the world. Eyes are the window to the soul, so you might wonder how mysterious can these souls be.
Tell me all you know.
In the following video, you'll find some eyes that will make you keep yours wide open. Don't miss out. Retinal cancer. Cancer is one of the most terrible diseases, and once it gets to the eye, it can completely damage it. This is known as retinoblastoma, which commonly affects young children. The most noticeable symptom is a white circle in the center of the eye, making it seem that there's no soul.
Whoa, awesome!
If retinoblastoma occurs in only one eye, then it isn't hereditary, but if it's in both, then genetics had something to do with it. Once diagnosed, there are steps to be carried out so cancer doesn't spread to the brain. This disease makes up 3% of all cancers in children under the age of 15. Smoking eye. You think you're a tough guy because you smoke cigarettes and then put them out somewhere on your body? Although that looked painful, anyone could do it, but not everyone could put their lit cigarette in their eye and smoke from it.
Oh my God!
Even though it sounds impossible since the eye is a sensitive part of the body, that's not a problem for this man from Shanghai, who can inhale cigarette smoke from his eye and blow it out through his mouth. If you thought smoking was bad for your health, doing it this way must be worse. However, anyone can smoke as they please, right? Milk shooting eye. Who wouldn't like to be a cyclops and shoot lasers out of their eyes? Well, the closest you can get is shooting milk from them. Don't believe me? That's what İlker Yamav from Turkey did to win the Guinness record for the farthest distance squirting milk from the eye. He reached a distance of 9 feet 2 inches, showing the true power of his eyes. While I certainly don't recommend trying this at home, you'll surely get completely soaked. Eyes with teeth. Some eyes draw more attention than others, but one with teeth leaves everyone speechless. That's what happened to Nagabu Shanam, who was diagnosed with teratoma in her left eye, a type of tumor. While in the middle of the surgery to remove it, they were stunned to find 2 fully formed teeth. This is something a doctor doesn't expect to find while operating. Luckily, they were able to remove it, but since the procedure caused severe damage to the optic nerve, Nagabu Shanam was left permanently blind. Pierced eyes. If you've ever considered getting a piercing, I'm sure your eyes were never the first option. But nowadays, everything can be pierced, including the eyes. This type of piercing is quite eye-catching, but it has its risks as you could have a severe infection and even get a sty. If you really want one, you should go to a highly experienced professional in the field that ensures the utmost cleaning and care measures. Bulging eyes. That was quite impressive. This woman is Kim Goodman, and she can pop her eyes out like a cartoon. Kim discovered her ability when she was hit on the head, and her eyes popped out much further than usual, clearly. From then on, she can control her ability at will, and the audience gets excited every time she shows them what her eyes can do. That's why she won the Guinness record for the farthest eyeball pop with a remarkable 0.47 inches.
Absolutely incredible!
Hairy eyes. You expect to find eyelashes in your eyes, perhaps some eye boogers, but never body hair. However, that's the traumatizing case for those who suffer from a rare tumor called limbal dermoid, which can sprout a few hairs in your eye as it grows. These tumors aren't common, and a doctor may see 1 or 2 cases during their lifetime. This condition rarely causes blurred vision, and many patients report not feeling major discomfort, so removing it from the eye is for purely aesthetic reasons. 2 pupils. Have you ever seen strange pupils?
It is impossible.
Well, besides those. If the answer is no, then here are cases of polychoria, a medical condition so rare that it seems like something out of a Hollywood movie about aliens. People who suffer from this have 2 pupils in their own iris in the same eye, as well as internal muscles that can move them independently. One of the most well-known cases is Liu Chong, a Chinese minister who lived in 995 AD, leaving behind evidence of how ancient this weird condition is. Must be pretty strange to look at the world through those eyes. What do you think? Tooth eye. Losing your sight is one of the worst tragedies someone can experience. However, technology now allows people to restore their vision thanks to their tooth. It's incredible! This procedure is known as osteoodontokeratoprosthesis and involves making a new cornea out of a piece of your teeth. The procedure is carried out in 2 parts that takes between 2 to 4 months. In the first stage, the extracted dental tissue is placed under the cheek tissue, so it integrates with its surrounding. During the second stage, the prosthesis is placed on the surface of the previously prepared eye, allowing light to enter. With this advance, patients have up to 80% success rate to improve their vision. I hope you're sitting down because the next one will make you lose your appetite for how terrified you'll be. Tattooed eye. If you thought you'd seen everything strange that can be inside an eye, don't miss this one out. Surely you haven't heard of a dangerous trend of tattooing your eyes. That's right, ink inside your eyeballs. The technique involves injecting pigment directly into the eyeball so it rests under the membrane that covers the eye. A single injection has enough ink to cover a quarter of the eye. But before you get too excited to try it, let me warn you that this practice is so dangerous that the American Optometric Association itself informed that it can cause infection and even vision loss. Such was the case of Australian influencer Amber Loop, who got her eyes tattooed blue and was temporarily blind. Luckily, the blindness lasted only 3 weeks, but it was terrible for her. Bonus: no eyeball. I didn't want to leave you without first seeing how this guy lives. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to stick your finger through your eye? Well, Billy Owen can answer that. He's a cancer survivor who had his right eye removed so he could live. Instead of feeling depressed, Owen uses his looks to his advantage to land roles as a zombie actor and even appeared on the hit series American Horror Story. He certainly made the best of a horrible situation. I hope you haven't closed your eyes at any time. Tell me in the comments which of these you found more interesting. Don't forget to subscribe for more amusing videos. Here are 2 more options you can't miss out.